Welcome back. I hope you're doing good. I always say that. It's really, I care about you. Anyways, I am having an early start to my day. I figured, I wanted to just get the most out of my day today. So I'm gonna go grab a bagel and then I'm going to go see the new Captain America movie. I have zero expectations. I doubt it'll even be good. But that's beside the point. And then I'm going to the Met, and then I'm gonna come back here and make some art. I don't know, we'll see. But I'll see you. Also, probably gonna clickbait with the title. Who knows? I don't know. I'm thinking, how to get rich. But really, we're enriching ourselves. We care about ourselves here. Just left Captain America Brave New World. Actually a good movie. Would I recommend you go see it? Maybe. One thing though, me and my sister were like, yo, why is it $20 to go see a matinee? We went to the 10 a.m. showing. They tricked us, my nigga. How was I supposed to know it was 3D? There was nowhere, maybe I didn't read, whatever, doesn't matter. Good movie. I cried. So what? I've been crying a lot at movies lately. I feel like the more I learn about art, the more I'm just emotional. It's weird. Doesn't matter. Yeah, go see it if you like Marvel movies or whatever. I like seeing people win. So, there's that. Go see it. So we're back in the studio. The museum was nice. It doesn't really matter what I'm looking at. I feel like anytime I get a chance to just be in a museum, I'm in my happy place. I just love looking at art and trying to find new things in the pieces that I'm so used to. And I feel really lucky to just be able to go to the museum and look at all of this world-class art. So I try to take advantage of that as often as possible. Back with the glass water. The movie was fun. I've just been thinking a lot about, manifestation and who I want to be and who I already am, and just trying to meet that person in the middle. And this goes for you too, but you're already wealthy, you're already rich. You might not be rich right now, but whatever you want in the future, it's already yours. You're just waiting until you get it. Waiting does not mean doing nothing. But anyways, so I wanted to make a quick watercolor because I need to go to Brooklyn to work with a model. So, I wanted to make a little a watercolor of my girlfriend's Chibi-Usa statue. Not statue, figurine. But I felt like it would be fun. I've never drawn or painted this before. And, I just want to kind of do something quick and fun. And who knows, I might thoroughly enjoy this. If not, who cares? Because it doesn't really matter. Let me, I want to set up the easel. I just feel like any day that we're able to do whatever we want, or to breathe, or just be alive and experience life, we're winning. Because there's so much to experience while we're here. And even if you do the same thing every day, there's something new that you can see if you change your perspective, or if you just go down a different street, I suppose. So I'm trying to do more of that, just be more aware of what I'm doing on my day-to-day, and just not taking anything for granted, because we live a rich life, even if we're not on a super yacht with Jeff Bezos. Honestly, what would it be like to be on a super yacht? I should probably not even have fun. The things I tell myself so I don't feel bad about not being on one right now while I'm in New York in 40-degree weather. I don't know why I'm excited to paint her. I think it's just because I never do stuff like this, so it's like kind of exciting. All right, let's make this little sketch and then we should be good to go. I think I'm ready. I guess we'll find out. I'm not trying to make a perfect painting. I just kind of want to, I want to get warmed up for my session with the model later this evening. And I'm not working with color with her. So I thought it would be fun to work with color for a little bit before I got to get to where I'm going. Actually, you know what I want to bust out? 1 second. I just remembered I have these like, I don't even know what this is. This is squash and I don't really use it. And I feel like it might help me to get certain colors that I don't have in my watercolor set, perhaps. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I guess I just kind of wanted to use this video as just a way to hang out with you guys. I'm in the middle of working on the second Impressionist video. So that should be fun. You know, the more I learn about art and art history, I just realized like, oh, okay. So a lot of these guys just had a sort of unwavering belief in themselves. And that's how they made it to where they got. Like that's how they made it to that's how they made it in the history books, just by like continuing to persevere and having this deep understanding of who you are, even if you don't know why you're that way. You know, a good example is Monet, which I guess I'll talk about in the video, but you know, he ends up having a child and he can't make it back to the kid because his dad doesn't like the woman that he had the baby with, and so he threatens to take his allowance away. And Monet has to make a difficult decision. Do I continue to like nurture my family, or do I pursue my art, which is why I'm even here in the first place? And so he made a choice, and it was a tough choice. But I say all of that to say, you know, it's okay to not really know why you've made a decision. You know, you just gotta kind of keep it pushing if you feel it deep inside yourself, because that's the only way you're gonna make it to your end destination, which is, you know, who knows what it is for you. It might be being rich, it might be, you know, owning a company, or just having a family. And all of those things are great. What's for you is for you, and I don't think it's anyone's business what you want to do for yourself or with yourself. It's just up to the people in your life to kind of either support you or get out of your way. So this is me saying I support you, and do the thing. But yeah, so I feel like I'm also kind of in a space where I'm having to make semi-difficult decisions. Recently I got not offered, but I was in the early stages of talking to a curator about doing a show in Dubai, being a part of a show in Dubai. I don't want to get things twisted. And that sounded awesome. It still sounds awesome, but that's not a part of my plan that I've spent months working on, you know. And as much as I really wanted to be a part of it, it just didn't fit into my vision for what I have for myself right now. And so I had to make the hard decision of giving up the opportunity so I could focus on what makes sense for me right now. And so, you know, don't feel too bad if you gotta like give something up to get what you really want, because that's like the name of the game, whether it's time or money or whatever, you know, because you'll get it back. Well, you'll get most of it back besides time. Time well spent is time well spent. You feel me? I think what I like most about watercolor is that it's kind of a non-committal, you know, like I don't really have to, I'm not married to the idea of any of this, you know. It's like you could change it whenever you want, and you know, it's not a huge undertaking, and it's, easy to clean up. But kind of back to what I was saying though, I feel like it's hard sometimes to explain to people who aren't necessarily trying to do what you want to do. It's hard to explain to people like, hey, this thing I'm doing, I really believe in. My decision might not make sense right now, but it'll make sense in the future. You know, it almost feels like we're playing this game where we think we know better than all the other people around us because we feel it so deeply. I don't know. It's hard to explain like why an artist. It's hard to explain why an artist might do certain things. Sometimes things just don't make sense. They just feel right. Not everything that feels right makes sense or is good for you. This looks demonic, y'all. I don't think this is gonna work out, but got to see it through, my boy. Okay, if you've made it this far, do you watch anime? And if you do, what's your favorite? Give me some recommendations. I used to be really into One Piece, and I check in every now and then, but you know, it's just so long. It's taking way too long to get to the point. And I know that's great, you know, like, when is it ever bad to have more content? But I just feel like I can't dedicate all this time. Dude, I've been watching it for literal years, and it's just like, okay, my bro, I get it. Luffy's the guy. He's the man. But I'm ready. You know, like, I'm ready for him to get the One Piece. I'm gonna let this dry. This looks absolutely insane, by the way. Actually, you know what? Try and run some. This kind of looks like it kind of looks like one of the ice creams, like a SpongeBob ice cream with the melted gumball eyes. This is insane. All right, I'm gonna let this dry for a second, and then we'll come back and like do another layer.
Approximately 10 hours later.
So I just looked at this thing in the camera. This thing looks ridiculous, like just absolutely insane. But we're gonna try and make it work. I think I'm just, you know, I'm still trying to learn the virtue of patience. My mom just called me and just completely interrupted what I had going on. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about patience and, you know, what that looks like, especially when you want something so badly, because I really badly want to be, I mean, I am a professional artist, but I want to be the kind of artist that can just like, that has control over his future. You know, it almost sounds like a unicorn, but that comes with learning how to say no, which is what I had to do today. Even though a few years ago, getting offered to ship work to Dubai would have made my whole day, y'all. I don't even think you understand. Like, nobody would have been able to tell me nothing. And no one still can tell me anything, but it's just about being selective, which is something I'm trying to be more of. Trying to be better at being selective. It's something I'm really bad at saying no, because I want people to like me. But I also don't care if people like me. I don't know if that makes sense. That might even be me being defensive. I do care if people like me because I'm a likable person, which is why I say yes a lot, because I want people to have positive experiences with me. I want people to enjoy who I am. I want people to like me like I like me, but that's not always the reality. And that's something I gotta get over. A lot more difficult than I thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? I thought I would just come in here and bust this out real quick, like boop bop, go on with my day. No sir. Also, this goes without saying, but I hope you've been drawing with me or just making art with me as I've been working. I really like to picture that the people who watch these work alongside me. It helps me feel better about what it is I'm doing here. You know, because the whole point of this channel, which I haven't said in a while, but it's about actualization and realizing what we want to do with our lives and ourselves, and then figuring out ways to put that into action. I feel like the closer you get to a goal, the more work you realize it's going to require. And you have to constantly keep reevaluating, like, is this what I really want to do? And then when you inevitably tell yourself yes, you're gonna tell yourself yes, because to be the version of myself that I've always dreamed of being, I gotta turn up one more time. And one more time always turns into another time. You just gotta keep leveling up on it. This is so bad. But that's okay. Oh, by the way, I'm still working on the big painting behind me. Actually, I ran out of a particular paint I've been using, and so I'm waiting, and I ordered it over a week ago, and I don't know where the hell my paint is, and it's about to be a problem for them. Well, it already is a problem for me that I don't have this paint, so I'm about to share my problem with them. I'm lying, I already did, y'all. I already shared my problem with them, and they're like, okay, well, it takes time. I guess they have to like make the paint, because I asked for a particular blend. This is actually not good. That's okay. So I'm still in the process of learning how to not judge myself for the things that I do, and it's still very hard. It's still very hard not to judge yourself, because you want to be great, but what helps me to not be so hard on myself is knowing that there are people who have been much better than me at art, who have had the same problems that I'm having. It just kind of helps me to not be too down on myself, I guess. Because like at the end of the day, I'm just here to have fun. Sorry, I got kind of quiet there. I'm like, I just locked in for a second. I forget sometimes that I can just, not sometimes, all the time, I can just kind of paint and have it be therapeutic. And it doesn't really have to be for anything, and it doesn't have to be great, because, you know, stuff like this is just, this is so ridiculous. Cool. I kind of ran out of time. I probably would have kept going on this if I had a little bit more time. But I got to get ready to go to Brooklyn. If you made it this far in the video, type down, I'm already rich. Yeah, thank you for hanging out with me today, yesterday, and tomorrow. I just, you know, I really look forward to the times I just get to sit down and record and like work on art and just kind of let my thoughts come out unfiltered and just hang out with people who enjoy it. So thank you. I gotta go to Brooklyn, and I gotta work on the script for the part 2 of the Impressionist video. So if you're looking forward to that, hold tight. Hopefully I have that out by the end of this week. We'll see. It's a lot of words. But anyways, I'll see you soon. Peace.